So, you know, I just liked who they were. Like, we just had a good time, and the day came where it's just like, we're gonna go all the way. And we did. And I didn't realize that I took his virginity.
Oh, fuck. I thought you were gonna say the dick. Oh my god.
So it was horrible because it was his first time.
I was not expecting that.
At that point, you ain't going nowhere.
Was he attached? Like y'all?
100%. Like, to this day, I feel like this dude hates me.
Oh shit, Maniyah.
I hate.
Damn, Maniyah, y'all didn't talk about this?
Damn,
like,
man,
so what do you mean,
what?
like? Y'all have any like sexual like conversations? So they gave like off like, hey, I'm a virgin.
So when it happened, he was just like, he would always ask me like, can you take a walk with me? Because I was living on campus. Can you take a walk with me? Like, we just need to talk about this. I always thought like I would be in a relationship with the first person I had sex with, and me in my mind, because, you know.
How old are you? What was this?
I think I want to say like 18.
Okay.
So I've already had sex at that time, so I knew kind of like what I wanted in a sexual encounter. So
breaking men's hearts.
When that happened, I was just like, yeah, this is not gonna work. So we had to end our tutoring sessions.
Oh, damn.
And,
well, did you at least pass? Did you like? What were you saying?
Eventually.
Okay.
Eventually I did pass, yeah.
Bruh.
So yeah, you know, sometimes when you do wait, it can be like,
shit, now I need to retract, well, maybe.
You know, and then I feel like I'm the queen of blocking. So if the sex is trash, like, I'm not. Bro,
I want to see your block list. I want to see how long your block list is.
You'll never hear from me again. Like, ever. Like, it's bad.
Question. How long do y'all wait before having sex?
See, it depends.
Depends on the person.
It depends on the person. It depends on the vibe and what's going on. Like, I know, like, you know, we could accidentally have sex, or
these accidentally is
like
my man
when you say accidentally,
tripped and fall into
it wasn't
vagina.
planned when you woke up that morning.
Yeah, it's like, damn. But, you know, the vibe was right that day, and it just happened. Like, it wasn't something that I was plotting on, you know? So maybe something like that could happen fast. Like, you know,
on the first day, though, something like that happens on the first day. A woman is just like, it's too early. Like, I don't feel like
if sex happens on the first date, to me, I don't really like you like that. And why? This is why. If sex happens to me on the first day, I've already came into that situation with the intention, like, I want to have sex today, and maybe it's been a while, so I'm gonna use this fine specimen to kind of like fulfill whatever need that I have. So in that case, you know, if I wanted to have sex, like, that would be kind of that, and we probably wouldn't talk after that, right? But if I'm liking you, I'm gonna try to hold out as much as I can, because I just know, like, once I get kind of like attached, like, that's it, you know? So that's the only difference in, like, for me, in waiting and having sex, like, for the first time.
So if you like to do, you holding out as long as possible.
Yeah.
That shit wild.
Because shit will derail.
I don't understand women. I don't understand
You don't
them.
get me, though?
I understand what you're saying.
Your logic. Like, I understand the theory.
Your logic, but...
Yeah, no.
But from my perspective, so you finna punish me because you like me?
You really taking it?
No. That's not a punishment. Is it?
When you,
Is it a punishment?
When middle class kids go on punishment, what do parents do? They take away the stuff. No TV, no ice cream, no video game. You like, okay, I like you, so no poutine. That's punishment, man.
I don't know. Maybe it grows the connection. I don't know. Shit.
I ain't saying that being with somebody and not having sex with doesn't grow like other aspects of the relationship. I'm not saying that, but I feel like that's punishment. When you gonna take something away from somebody because of something that they...
Would you take a woman serious if she had sex with you on the first night?
Hell yeah.
You would?
Hell yeah.
A lot of guys say they won't, but they will.
Hell yeah.
They will.
For real?
Because listen. Now, if that's... if that's your regular moral character, then no, that's not you. Not a wifey. But
Right.
I don't.
How do you know?
I don't know. I don't really know.
So you find out after.
If she don't, if your history is so, if your face so bad out here that it's gonna come catch up with me, then okay, you really is a eater for real. Cause you couldn't even keep. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't even keep that behind you. Yeah, it caught up with you.
Yeah.
So I'm not really gonna know, and so I'm not tripping off that myself, to be honest.
Okay. Have you ever like had sex with them? Oh, okay, drink to that.
I am a virgin.
Yeah.
I am a lady.
I don't feel
of
like
God.
I don't feel like I'm unattracted to a woman because we had sex on the first night. Now, if I feel like you're easy for everybody, yeah, I'm unattracted to you because you're easy.
I'm trying to see.
So you just think you're the special one that got her to get sex on the first night?
See, and women play that trick to make you feel like that too. So, and I'm not.
Well, see,
I'm not knowing this.
I don't know. I can't take a person serious if he tried to like have sex with me on the
What
first
if y'all
date.
just vibe that hard? Like y'all just.
Nah, I don't know. I just feel like you're not trying to take me serious for real.
Really?
Yeah, I don't feel like.
I feel like I'm good on vibes and whatnot. Like you can spot up for the most part. Because we've been tricked. But for the most part, we've been, you know a fuckboy when you see one. For the most part.
Yeah. Some of them come in like, whew, that's a different day.
I know for myself, it's certain times where I have not I've not made a woman my girlfriend and went into a relationship because she didn't want to have sex.
Really?
Okay.
Oh shit.
No
Why?
cap.
Whoa.
Because I felt like she was playing with me. Like.
Maybe that was just her thing.
I felt like she was playing. Like
why?
I don't like when people like, as a woman, women will be like, oh, don't object, like they'll objectify me, don't make me a sexual object.
Okay.
But then you'll commoditize your vagina. You get what I'm saying? Like you really using this thing as like, okay, once this nigga wife me, okay, then like it's not a spoken thing, but me and you really understand it. We done did everything, we done did everything on my end. I done did everything but asked you to be my woman, and your end, you done everything but gave me access to your body. So really, like,
damn,
you feel what I'm saying? And it's like women commoditize it for real. We're to the point where it's very clear, even if it's not a verbal communication, you've made it very clear. You want this, I want this. Okay, now at this point, now you gotta want a transaction. You playing with me, bro. This is not a genuine thing no more. Now this shit business. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, it's business because you commoditize it. Once we dealing with commodities and transactions, this ain't love no more. This could be that's marriage and relationships in Western culture. That's not love.
Okay, so what if somebody comes to you and say, "Hey, I'm holding out to marriage."
Okay, mom, you being G. You not saying. You know what I'm saying? You ain't like dangling on my head.
I know what you mean. I've been there before.
It's a
I know
difference.
what you're saying. That can't be kind of.
It's a way that you do it.
I've been there. Yeah. Okay.
It's a way like a woman. You know what I'm saying? After a date, you know what I'm saying? Shit might get a little. You feel me? And then she'll ease up like, oh, but you're not my boyfriend. Okay, now you know what you're doing. Okay. You not saying let's stop. I'm uncomfortable. You not saying we moving too fast. You saying without saying you on this pussy.
Okay, so what if you vibing and she says, hey, like I'm just not, I don't want to do this right now.
Cool. Yeah. That's your choice. Like.
Why, but will you still look at it like? Will you still look at her like, damn, like she's trying to dangle something because we were almost to that moment, but she stopped.
No. I don't feel like that.
I don't know. I don't know. For me, like I said, if I like you, I'm not going there on the first, maybe not even the second or third time. Like
that's interesting.
Because I'm interested in you. I want to know kind of like where you could fit like into my space. You know what I'm saying? And I could fit into you, and if I fit into yours, and if we're in alignment, like mentally, spiritually, in certain aspects, like So then I just want to know you for real. You know, I want to see kind of like if we truly vibe, or it's just this something right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if, like I said, you know, I'm dating because I have like needs to be met, just as a woman. You know, guys have needs, women have needs too. We need to stop acting like we don't.
Correct.
That's real now.
So if I'm going into it with just like, yeah, I want some today, like, and that's what I'm going, like, we're eating, I'm looking at you, or whatever that first date is like, and I'm just like, okay, can you get to the part where, you know,
wrap this up.
Look.
Eat faster.
Yeah.
Let's get this to go.
Yeah.
So okay. With that being said, why do all that? Why go on a date and all that? If that's your mindset, like, why are we playing this game of let's go out to eat and do a movie, then have sex? If that's your mindset of like this, like, you don't care about this person, why do y'all need to eat together? Like you're saying.
Because I feel like for me, and maybe it is a mental game, but I don't like for somebody to know, like, after this I'm gonna get some pussy for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
like, it's not that I'm trying to get anything from them or like make them do anything for me, or like, I guess how guys coin it, like try to get a free meal or a free outing. Like, that's not what I'm doing. I don't want you to know, like, that's what I came here for.
That's
period. So I'm gonna go through the motions with you, even though I already have my intentions for what that night might end up like. And possibly it won't, but in my head, possibly 90%, it possibly will.
Okay.
You know. So I don't know. I just don't like for them to feel like I don't even have to try.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm just, you know.
I get you.
I just got some game for the playbook.
Girls know. I feel like from the first time meeting somebody, if they will fuck or not.
Correct.
Period. They know. So if people play with you, like, they're really not into you for real.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Our podcast.
This is, you know what it is. It's time for higher learning.
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, you
Look
did.
at you.
Yeah.
That's my co-host, y'all.
So it's time for higher learning. Where, you know what I'm saying, we getting higher while we learning. And what we learned was, a recent study shows that between 30 and 40% of dating and married couples report having sex within 1 month of the start of their relationship. This segment of Higher Learning was brought to you by House Tribe LLC. If you did.
Hey. Dang, 30 to 40% within the first month. Wow.
30 days,
How long are you waiting? You said you're waiting a long, like, you trying to push the limit.
I'm trying to push the envelope as much as I can.
So what's the farthest you've pushed?
I'd possibly say within that month.
Okay. So you're the 30 for 40%.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying to figure out if, I would say within that time period. But within that month, like, I'm the type of person, I know if I know. Like, I know when I know, and I know when I don't. You know?
Okay.
For me. You know? So, like, it's just like, I know after the first, maybe second time, like, okay, I like this person, I like this vibe, you know. So by this time, we've already started, like, talking and having those type of conversations where it's just like, okay, like, I'm comfortable with it, you know. If it happens, you know, I'm comfortable with it. But yeah.
This is a big one.
Oh God.
Where in a relationship do y'all feel like you ready to take that next step?
What, to exclusive or sex?
Nah, we talking past exclusive. We talking about past dropping the hole. We talking about past sex.
You talking about marriage?
Yeah, I'm talking about where you feel like,
I
or
feel like
when. What does a person
answer this
have to
better
show
than I
you
can.
to feel like, man, I want to give the rest. I want to give myself to this person for the rest of my life, and it's the only person that I want to deal with for the rest of my life. What does a person feel like? Y'all feel like have to show you for you.
I've
to
only
get
had
to
that feeling
point?
maybe once, and now I look back on it and like, was that even the right feeling? So I don't. Maybe you had a 7-year relationship. And like, so I don't know.
Even if you haven't seen them before, what do you feel like a person has to show you for you to get to that point?
They would have to show me that they're, number one, not a prideful person. Because with pride sometimes and ego, when we fall short, it'll be hard for us to bounce back from it, and we will fall short. So if you come into a situation, if I know like a tendency of you of us is we deal with a lot of pride and a lot of ego, I know for the long run that possibly wouldn't translate well in marriage. Like as soon as something happens, it's like, I'm not saying sorry to you, you're not saying sorry to me. So we're just gonna keep sweeping things under the rug until one day we wake up and realize like this shit is not even, you know what I'm saying? Then I would say somebody who's empathetic. Now with empathy, you are able to not only see things from your side and empathize with how you feel, but you're also able to put yourself in my shoes and me do the same for you, so that we can actually see like this is how this person receives love, or this is how this person receives certain things, or when I say certain things in a certain tone, this is how it translates to her. And because I care about this person enough, not that I'm going to change myself, but I can at least understand and kind of understand how she interprets certain things and try to kind of like navigate around them because I care so much. Loyalty, respect, very high up there for me. You know, one of my big things is when I'm with whoever I'm with, I never want to feel like I have to look over my shoulder. You know, whether he does some shit or not, I never want to feel like I have to look over my shoulder and that some shit is just going to find itself to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I need you to have enough respect for me to say, this woman, whether I have like my downfalls or whatever the case may be, this woman should not be subjected to that shit, period. And I'm not going to put her in a position where any woman can feel like she can step to her in any way and say, I had what you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need that never to come to my front door. And if it does, like, fuck you for real. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You know, just respect and how we interact with each other. Like I said, offenses will come, you know, trials will come. Can we communicate? And when we communicate, I'm not saying that we probably won't curse in what we say. I'm not cursing at you. Like, you're not gonna I'm not gonna call you a bitch ass nigga, and you're not gonna call me, you know what I'm saying, like a fuck nigga. Like, I'm not gonna be like, you know. Yeah, but having that level of respect is just like, well, we could be upset, we could be mad, you know, because these offenses will come. But when we do talk, it's not like I'm not slandering you in any way, and there's no need for you to slander me in any way. Protection is huge for me. I don't know. I'm more traditional when it comes to relationships, and a lot of times when people think submission and dominance, they go straight to sex. And for me, that's not the case. I very much so believe that a man is the leader of a household. And yes, women lead in certain aspects, but I feel like women are made to be nurturers. Like, we give life, like we produce life, we give life, like I feel like we're meant to nurture, and men are meant to protect and lead. And I want to, when I am with somebody, to feel like he has me, like, we're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether I'm the breadwinner or he's the breadwinner, I'm always going to give my man that top slot, like, in the house, period. Because a lot of times people talk about like the order, and like once you have kids, or what order does your husband fall in. For me, because I believe in Christianity, so it's God number one, right? My husband number two, my kids number three. And a lot of people switch kids with husband, but I just feel like if my household isn't stable, the proper nurturing that my kids will need, they won't get it. You know, like if you think of kids that come from broken households and things like that, they deal with some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? And emotional trauma. So I'm always going to make sure that my husband is good first. You know what I'm saying? So that we both equally, and he's making sure that I'm good, so that we both are equally pouring into like a kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just like it's a whole bunch, and then just somebody who like adores me just like how I adore them. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have like our weird things. Like sometimes I'm a little quirky and weird, and like I just need you to accept all of who I am and not pick what pieces that you like and you don't like, and call me out on my shit, you know. But love me for who I am and not try to change that. And be okay with that, and I'm gonna do the same. So
my answer is her answer. We talked about this earlier, and she said everything that I was gonna say.
So that's how I feel. And it's I'm not gonna lie, it's scary in the times that we're living in, because you know you give the people the opportunity to get close to you, and they show you why you shouldn't have. And that's the part.
You snap it right now. Yes.
Listen,
yes.
Listen, that's the part that truly scares me. And like when it happens, you know, I really take offense to it. You know, because it's just like I personally don't like to be tricked. Because I'm always coming from a genuine space. You know what I'm saying? Like I may not always do everything right, and I may have like my little things that I deal with and that will go through. Nobody's perfect, but I'm always coming from a genuine place of love. So when you fuck with that, like to me, you're dead to me. Because it's just like you violated basically. You violated me. And now I have all the respect that I gave to you, that shit is wiped clean. Because you could have just said something, but you didn't. So now it's just like,
with us preaching right now, like in so many ways, like you don't even know. It's scary, because the times that we're in, we're not built on those principles so much anymore, and it's very hard to find those within people. Like we live in a social media kind of age where things like you popping today, you not popping tomorrow. Like, you know, I see you posted a picture today, and you know now this girl posted one, and now she's bad too, and now I want to see what she's like too. Like you know, so there's no type of just like, I don't know, consistency in any situations, and that scares me, because I'm very much so a person coming out of all the shit that I went through in my relationship and all the ups and downs. I very much so am a person who's always seeking genuine love. That's what I want. For me, on top of like success and money and all of those things, being a wife is number one to me, right? Period. That's like my number one aspiration. And then being a mom is number two. That's success for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, in the meantime, I'm gonna have to go.
Taking notes.
Listen,
you about to get wifed off this show. When you get married, it's gonna be because of this show, and we want to shout out, because everyone that watches like, yep. Where's Maniyah? I'm gonna link her Instagram. Go ahead, slide her DM. She fine. I mean, you get in the mirror after this one.
No, but for real, like it really is my like number. Like a wife and a mom is just success to me. And every day that like, you know, I'm dating out here in these climates, and every day that people show me of just like, damn, like you know, it makes me kind of like just like, I wonder like if that's possible in the times that we live in today. And you see glimpses of it, but you know, then you see people like married couples that you think have it together, like breaking up and like getting divorced. Like that very much so scares me, because once I'm locked in, I'm gonna be locked in. We gonna have to figure some shit out.
And I think it's beautiful what you're saying this, because I know you as this, but I know you as the quote unquote like modern day woman as well, because you're so much about your business. Like you didn't know, when I was an entrepreneur to like the most fullest. So it's like you're saying all this and stuff like that, and you're like about your business, but you would always say being a wife and being
absolutely
a mother is number one.
I have no choice but to like be about my business right now, because those things haven't presented themselves as to me yet. And I'm not saying when they do come, like I'll take a back seat in my life, because I feel like you always have to be your own individual. However, those things will take priority for me, you know, in my life. Hell yeah. Like love Listen, man, there's this, like, I don't know. Sometimes I repost, like, this Lauryn Hill thing where she's like, people don't know love like they should.
Yeah,
Because
I posted that one too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
As
right?
soon as people stop stimulating you, you stop loving them, or whatever the case may be. And it's true that, like our generation really, truly just doesn't know love like we should. And that scares me. You know what I'm saying? Not even, like, from a sexual aspect of things or a relationship, but just even relationship with friends, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people have to feel like they have to look over their shoulders, or people come in situations with, like, hidden jealousy, or, like, just so many different things that we don't know how to selflessly love anymore. And I don't know. I don't know how to overcome that. Sorry to go on a tangent. I don't know.
No, it was beautiful.
I want to play a game.
We interrupt this program to bring you.
Yeah,
Play it again.
Yeah.
Never have I ever.
Yes.
5,
Fingers up.
10, and 5.
Yeah, let's do 5.
Yeah.
So who's gonna start us off? We're talking about the stages of relationships.
Okay.
Never have I ever.
Okay. Never. Oh, you have to do something that you haven't done. Okay.
No.
Never.
It doesn't have to be that you didn't have to.
Okay. You want me to start off? You want to start off?
No, start.
Okay. Never have I ever had sex on the first date.
Okay.
Oh,
Never have I ever thought that we were something that we weren't.
Dang.
Shit.
Whew. Let's see. Never have I ever cried over somebody that wasn't mine.
Why are you hitting? What? Are we all about to lose? Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay. Never have I ever cheated.
Mm.
I'm about to win this one.
Oh, dang.
I've never cheated.
I gotta get Asian.
Yeah.
Never have I ever had a platonic friendship.
You're Aggie. What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so what is that?
No. You were on 2, so you put down 1. So it's your
Okay.
turn.
Never have I ever. I don't have one. You go.
Shit.
You go.
Okay.
She gotta go. She gotta go, goddamn.
Okay.
You leave it to me. Both of y'all losing.
Say something to try to get us out.
Never have I ever went through somebody's I was dating's phone. Dang.
It's always great to be the wholesome one, you know.
Do you always lose?
No, this is the second
I
time.
always lose.
I think he lost him and CJ lost last time.
I got.
Cause y'all was wild last time. I was like, I'm not doing none of these things. They said some wild shit. Like what? But nah.
Last words.
Oh, last words.
Do you have any last words?
Ooh. Like my last words are just be intentional and communicate out here is something that I'm learning for real. State your intentions from the freaking beginning. Whether people accept it or not, like give them the option to move forward or to quit that shit.
Go ahead and shout out your socials, because
Yes,
many socials,
right.
many businesses.
Yeah, where can people find you?
You can find me at Maniyah, that's Maniyah Richardson on Instagram, pretty much everywhere. I also have a podcast, Dear 20 Something Podcast. Check it out. It's about navigating through your 20s just as a woman. We are real as fuck, relatable as fuck. Check it out. And I thank you guys for having me on. It was such a dope conversation for real.
I
was
think this
nervous,
is
but
one of my favorite ones
Yay!
so far. So we're definitely top 2.
The world is poly.
Oh,
Ah.
Lord.
So y'all get together with y'all loved ones and just have a sit down. You know what I'm saying?
I think I just believe in the fairy tale, because I think there's gonna be one man, my king out there,
Right.
just for me,
Just one.
and he not gonna cheat on me.
Hey, I'm here to support you. I ain't here to do nothing but support
No,
you.
you're not.
But for me, you know what I'm saying, and people like me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, let's just get everybody that we love and sit down and let's have a logical conversation.
Seriously.
about what's really going on out here. I'm not trying to force everybody over here to this side. But you know what I'm saying? If you already over here, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let's let the world know what's really going on out here.
My name is Asia.
It's your boy Toon.
Lizzie Naya.
And you're listening to I Hate It Here podcast.
Where fucked up people talk about fucked up problems.
Because, fuck.
Because therapy is too goddamn expensive.
Why did I forget that? Shit.